I literally just had to stop making excuses, like, and get here on YouTube. I literally fell off. I'm not gonna lie. I like YouTube. It just be the editing, but no excuses. Here we are, no excuses. November. So, for those of you who don't know me, I am Kaymeraki, your favorite tarot reader, specializing in personal development for the collective. I have a few updates before we get into the reading. So, the first thing that I want to say is, I have subscribers now. I have a subscription on Patreon, which I'm super excited about. We do monthly challenges. We get exclusive content and readings. It is a huge community that is growing. All right, huge is a stretch. It is a nice community that is growing of like-minded individuals who care about their personal development. I'm also going into human design insights. We're talking about astro transits. There's a group chat for networking. There's a group chat. It's just like, it's cool if you're into networking. So just wanted to tell you all about that. I will be rebranding. I don't know the details yet, but I am going to be rebranding to focus more on the feminine collective. And that does not have to mean only a woman, but the feminine collective people. And I'm not saying my messages won't resonate to men, but like just really connecting with women more. I feel like I provide women way more value when it comes to their personal development than I can provide men, even though I've had plenty of male clients. They never have issues, but yeah. So that was really just the only news and updates. Just stay tuned for it's still the beginning of November. If you want to enter the November challenge, there's a free tier on Patreon between now and December. When December is finished, that's when I'll pretty much soft launch my rebrand. Gonna be having one main subscriber tier, and you will be seeing me on here hopefully a lot more. No, hopefully, but let's get into the reading. So again, this reading, no pick a pile reading, but I just want to tap into the collective that felt drawn to watch this message. Anything that you may need to hear, and yeah, we'll just go from there. So allow me to, oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna put edits in this. I'm just gonna keep this one big read. Let's see how that goes. So connects me with the collective that is watching this video. Allow me to provide them with guidance, clarity, and insights. Yeah, so I definitely feel like self-reflection. The thoughts are coming up, and we are just leaving Libra season, entering Scorpio season. And there's going to be a rebirth about something you were thinking about. Something has or will very soon spark change, and it's been on your mind. And so for many of you, you may not like how this change looks initially, but I definitely see when you get yourself together out of your feelings, you'll see more opportunities for you to grow with more time for yourself. So there's something about, I need you to seek only the good that's going to help you. So if you have a personal project you haven't had time to work on, and your job is like, hey, we're cutting your hours, now you have more time to work on your personal project. There's this message that like this is happening so you can really go forward with something, move forward. You were asking for something, and this is the result of that asking, but you don't see it yet. It's almost like looking at it is just a cause. Why is this happening? But you have not fully seen the effect of this shift, of this change, of this transition. That's really what it's about. This is also helping. I'm hearing trajectory, traject, but that's literally what I'm hearing. Like it's helping you get more clear on a new direction. I feel like you were working. Sorry about that. I was just saying that you were working on something, and the mind was, my phone about to die. The mind was a little fuzzy. The mind was a little foggy, and that's because you were not, something with your time was not good. You were not allotting enough time for yourself outside of what you were doing. Like time to wind down, time to relax. I definitely feel like you are or were holding on to something. Right now, my ankles feel a bit heavy and tense. And it's giving me the vibes of like, while stubbornness can be a good thing, there's something with you needing to shift your perception, your perspective is what I'm getting for the collective that resonates with this. It is definitely a message of like, subconsciously or consciously, you were out of alignment with something that was connected to your fulfillment. And that's why this change, rebirth, that's why you were having those thoughts. If you have not already seen, you will see very soon what this change is. And so for some of you who have not seen the change, this is just like a message to prep you for. So after the change happens, feel free to come back in the comments. 4:44 as I say that on my timer. But for others of you, this is just a message of like, you're going to see very soon. it's literally going to bring you in more money. I can't make this up. And sometimes I really will try not to talk about money because I know it's more to life, but it's like coins, getting your thoughts together for more coins, but you have to like, you're becoming a lot more financially responsible, and I feel like things have shifted to make you be more responsible in a way. Like, I don't know if some of you could have had an increased expense or an added bill to your plate, and it's like, okay, there's a more responsible version of you that's going to have to come out for you to be able to maintain this. That's what I'm getting. And you may not, I feel like it's also this energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy can be relevant because it's like when they are going through the experience in the page and knight stage before they get to the queen or the king stage, they do not appreciate its value until it's done. And then when they're on that status, on that pedestal, whatever that looks like, it's like, oh, I see why I had to go through that. You was just carrying a lot, and a lot is going to be relieved because you've had time to self-reflect. So if you've been wondering what actions to take or energies to embrace 555 as I say this, self-reflect. And based on your self-reflections, what do you feel like you need to do differently? How do you feel like you need to move? It's literally that simple. In the past, there was an older version of you that would make a big deal out of certain things, and it's just like, no, you're learning to take your time a lot more. You're learning to make time. It's something with time coming up. Make better use of your time. We're going to use one last deck as I wrap up this collective's message. Full moon in Scorpio. I can't make this up. It's time to release negativity. My favorite thing about this card is obviously I know when I get this card, you have to let go of something, even if it's like stop holding on to those thoughts that no longer serve you. But literally prosperity lies ahead. That's why you got to let go of this thing. And your confidence, I don't know what you're working on, but I'm really excited looking at these cards because it's like you just have to stay confident. Because when you're confident, you move so much more differently from someone who is not. Long story short, stay confident. Watch how this 𝐸𝐸 plays out. Watch how this thing comes together. Also, disclaimer, I got multiple of these shirts. I can't remember if I said that, but I'm looking at the camera like, damn, I hope they don't think I'm like re-wearing shit. But whatever, that was just a random thought. It was a random thought. But yeah, your message is really beautiful because it's giving me the mindset of like, you need to be going within at a greater scale. For some of you, this simply looks like time to be still. If you have enough time of that, you don't have enough time meditating. You don't have enough time journaling. You don't have enough time actually planning rather than doing. It's something with about like, you did not see how this thing affected your time, but you will see. So like, it's giving me like a message like you got to get the fuck over it. It doesn't matter if you don't get it. You will very soon. So you can spend your time worrying, stressing, debating, anxious, or you could step into the unknown with confidence, knowing that you can embrace this process of figuring it out. You'll figure it out along the way, telling yourself that like, because you said so, that's what it will be. A lot of y'all are not saying so, and some of the stuff you are saying so about is why you have what you have, or why you're being what you're being. Okay? And so yeah, that does conclude the read. Like I said, I'm recording this on my phone, literally using TikTok's camera. I'm like, let me just put something to fuck up because this is ridiculous. So yeah, for those of you who are new here, feel free to comment down below. I really enjoy reading all of you guys' comments. I love when you guys tell me your placements, how it resonates. Feel free to do that. If not, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you could see me in the next one, which will be very soon, trust me.